Okay, one of the first drills that we want to talk about now would be we're going to have a two-man type of a drill where we're going to have some target type drills, because again, zone is all about looking at the quarterback. Where is he going with the ball and breaking on the guy? Because really, you could say zone coverage, your underneath guys, really, you could say, hey, you get to your landmark, whatever you're teaching them, and then shrink and expand in or out by where that guy is, where he's going. Really. Unless if that's type 3D, unless you're saying, no, we're a matchup, we match our guy, now we're looking at our guy. But if you're truly a vision deal, hey, I turn around, I get back, now I look right. Now, if he's looking this way, I shrink this way. If he's looking at me, I expand. And really, that's really about, when we teach any 3D zone, it's shrink and expand. Where's that QB looking at the ball? We're really not caring about matching up with receivers when we do call it a 3D zone. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at that would be a shrink and expand type of a drill. We would use a couple of guys as targets. Now, the job as the guy that's really the target is to only catch the ball if the DB can't get there. And all we're going to do is put two guys and we're going to run a short D. So if I could ball, if you'll stand right here, we're just going to have you can get to this any way you want. If you want to work on pedal, if you want to work on crossover, that part is up to you how you got an individual preference for teaching. In this case, normally with our guys, we just go ahead and straight pedal.
If I cross over, you want me to come up, you want me to stay on there?
If you can make, once you cross over, because you see me doing it, if you make it fly on the ball, make it fly on the ball. Now, Coach, again, you two guys, once you see Kyle coming, get out of the way. Unless you say he's not going to make it, I catch the ball. I'm really there just to pass it out. Get out of the way. Yeah, get out of the way. That's all we really use those two guys for. Okay, you all set on the two? Real obvious. When I'm going to come back here, I'm going to turn here. Now, if I'm going to go up, in fact, I'm going to just do this so you know where I'm going with the ball, okay? Ready? Go! That's it. Yo, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead and just totally move out of the way so you don't. Good job, Kyle.
You got a broken arm.
That's good job. Let's do you. Let's do you one more time. That's good. Real good break, Kyle. Ready? Pedal. There you go. Not bad, not bad. So you kind of get the idea of this one. Let's do it a couple more times. One more time like this. Get the idea of this one. Ready? Pedal. And then sometimes I'll make where he can't get there. Sometimes I'll let him get there. Most of the time, make a good job. Coach, this way to protect that ball. Ready? Go! There you go. Coach says, I'm getting the hell out of the way on this one now. Good job. Okay, now let's do another type drop. Coach, let me borrow you two guys again, but it's a different type drop. Come on up here. Coach, let's put you right here in the middle. Okay, now this is going to be another two-man break. But let's say that you're a strong safety and you're down in coverage. You're playing cover 3 with a rotation to the left. Ball's in here. Your strong safety's here. Let's say, and again, however you're teaching. But for us, for example, on this one, we're going to go ahead and cross over to do this. So what Kyle's going to do is start really about even with him. Then on snap, Kyle's going to pedal here, square up here. I'm going to throw you here or here. Which way I throw, I do this again, just go ahead and just jump out of the way unless he's not going to get there or there. And I'll make it obvious to you, hopefully. If I'm going to go here again, I'm going to point. If I'm doing this, okay? So I want you to cross over, get that middle right there. So again, this is cover 3, left rotation. He's a strong safety down. Ball's inside. Ready? Go! So that's it. Not bad, not bad. So what you're really looking for, he did a good job. Once you get in there, square up. So once I go, it's no wasted step, no false step, no extra motion. So again, we'll be looking for weight down, turn and go. No rounded step really is the key for your guys. Not bad, not bad.
You want him set what time you're set?
Yeah, I let him get set just a little set. Good job. That's a hell of a jump. That's a good rep by you. Okay, now, Coach, can I borrow you? Now we had a third guy. If you two guys can stay right there. Third guy.
I'm sorry about that.
You guys scoot back now to the 5-yard line right there. Right there, right there. Now, Coach, you two guys. Okay, now this is the same type thing again. Now you could say, hey, this is an underneath drop or a deep drop. Either way, it's totally on where that QB is going. You're shrinking, expanding, and what we do is the same idea. I'm gonna have Kyle cross, so get right to the middle of that. All right, and once you get done, you're going here, here, or down short. So again, it could be 2 deep breaks and 1 shallow break. We don't have a 4th guy here. We just call this one 3 square. Not bad. That's pretty good motion. You know, hey, that's really pretty good. You didn't have a whole lot of wasted steps. That's the whole thing you're looking for. This guy squares up. He's here. Once he sees, I mean, he's gone. There's no extra step. It's weight down and go. Short, deep, deep. One of those 3 fast. Break up. Cross. Square up. Deep. Good. There you go. That's a hell of a jump. I don't know if I could have got the bone there if I would have tried. That's a good jump. Okay. Coaches, that's good. If you coaches jump out of the way. Now, let's go on to some deep ball stuff. Because again, now you're drilling the safety in the middle of the field or the corner in the middle of his deep third. So what we do on this one is, you guys got your oxygen mask ready? We're going to start a little more or less in the middle. I'm going to have you guys pedal. Let's come on up here. Come on up here. We'll start right there. That side yard. Okay, all we're going to do, and I'm not going to throw it real far, is I'm going to pedal you. So let's extend your middle field safety now. You can just easily be caught on the outside. I'm going to pedal. Once I get to a certain deep route, I'm going to turn and I'm going to throw it. I'm going to throw it outside the numbers. Or throw it outside. I'm really not going to, there's no room there, so every one of them is going to be outside. Back up a little bit. We're going to throw right over there if you don't mind. Okay, so I'm going to do this. You just keep on me until I do this. And I'm going to throw at that angle right there. Okay? Now, those real good safeties, you know, they can get to where the high school numbers are. You know, they can go numbers to numbers on a real good guy. Ready? Keep on. Good job. Turning the good job. Okay, now the next part of this is the quick turn off. So I'm going to do the same thing to the pedal coach. I'm going to be directed this way. He's going to turn and go this way. And I'm going to turn it. So now he's going to throw his right elbow and do the same thing. He's going to catch the ball in the same place. But this after he got fooled and then he realized, hey, the guy just pumped. He really was going over here because, you know, he had the 4 verticals going down right down the middle of the post, down the middle of field safety. And oh boy, you know, hang on when you got that 3D code and run a 4 vertical. Really, that's what I'm going to go pedal. I'm going to get you. Can you guys give him a little bit of room on that side? I'm going to get you there. And I'm going to turn you. Just throw that right now.
How many guys have seen
Ready?
that?
Keep going. Good job. Excellent job.
How many, especially when you're making. Yeah. Okay. Now, what's the one problem?
Turn.
That's why I always say
My bad. Bad throw.
I don't want
Okay. So just doing this just because those guys are late coming down. Hey, you know that? You guys, I did that because you guys are really late coming down. This is just like punishment. Okay, the next one that we'll do will be a buddy break. This one is, Kyle, both of you guys can jump on at the same time. Okay, this one is going to be shoulder to shoulder. It's just a zone reaction where neither of these two guys knows what I'm going to do with the ball. They're pedaling. When I do this, Kyle's a receiver. Robert's got to catch up and become the DB. Strip with the right hand, making sure tackle with the left. I can go either way with that ball. So it's pedal. If I'm going to go this way, I'm going to point. If I do this, it's Kyle. Okay. And all I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to pedal these guys 5 to 10 yards, but they can't cheat. They got to watch me pedal, 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 one way or the other on the brake. Okay, let's go a little bit. Okay, now it's not a real fast pedal either. You got to use the pedal side by side. So now, all this one's going to be your point emphasis for that DB is going to be, no rounded steps. I mean, it's going to be, hey, once you realize the other guy's a receiver, I want to angle up. I want to put my foot in the ground and angle up and go. I mean, we're going to react on where that QB's going with the ball. Thank you. Okay. Hey, you guys don't cheat, because I could go back this way. You never know what. So, you ready? Pedal. Keep going. Break. That's it. That's an excellent job. There wasn't a whole lot. There was no wasted motion by Kyle on that one. That's a good job.
Coach, you want them driving to the deep shoulder, or we're going to try?
If you know, what I tell those guys, if they know they can come clean underneath and make a play, go ahead. If they can't come clean, they're going to wrap with this arm. If they broke this way, wrap with this arm, upfield, up top shoulder right there. If I can come underneath, I better damn sure know I can touch the ball, right? Okay, now we do the same thing, but we apply now the corner route. So if you two guys come on up here, do the same thing. I'm going to pedal these guys. And let's say when Kyle's way, both you guys, you turn, the corner type route is what we do, or the post, whichever way you want to go. It's one or the other now. Again, they're just breaking on my shoulder. If I'm going this way, I'll be pulling. Ready? Pedal. Keep pedaling. Keep pedaling. Yeah, see, it just teaches them to judge the ball, don't panic, make it play on the ball, really. Good job. Well, I'll tell you what, that light's coming. That's tough. Okay, come on up. Let's do this. We got one more on this, on the buddy break stuff that we're talking about right now. Some of you guys play 3 deep as a corner from a bail. Let's say you do a lot of press. So you say, hey, I want to foul my deep third stuff on line scrimmage where I'm bailing to deep third, bailing. So now I'm going to have you guys come on up here, right to me on line scrimmage. Now, I'm going to be both playing the part of left corner. So I'm going to say, bail. You're both going to bail. Now, if I do this, go ahead and flip it. Flip it the other way. Inside open, there, or come back. Ready? Bail. And if I run the dig, you both just run the dig. If I point, you run the dig down. Okay? Ready? Bail. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. That's it. Now I'm going to put it on the far shoulder for Kyle. That's a good job by both you guys. That's a good job, Rob. I put it out there for you. 5-6 catch, Kyle. Good catch. Good job. Good job. Now this next one could be a dig, or I could go back the other way. So no cheating is all I can say on that. Hold on, come on up here. You guys are bailing. We're playing. Again, this is from a team that does everything from the line of scrimmage, which nothing wrong with that. Some of those teams play cover 1, cover 2, cover 3 off right here. One advantage of that is you always got that same look every time. There's real good stuff out of that system too. You ready, guys? Ready? Bang! Get out of there. Dig. Good job. Excellent job. That occurs in 3D when the outside receiver, so it's the last guy, it's this guy, he came down, it's usually a reduced split, going on that deep over, what you're talking about. So that the middle field safety is going to come out of the middle field to take that. That means that corner is going to go replace it. So you have 2 corners lead, and safety when it took that deep over route. And our term for that was Zeus. And our guys, they alert that any time that receiver is either lines tight or motions down tight, that's automatic for our guys. They do a good job. And I said we don't have treat, but in our slide zone that I was talking to you guys about, which we call cover 5, we play that all the time. I mean, anytime we got down low, he can be sitting there all of a sudden, he zips down and goes just like that one right there. That 3 safety picture in that corner. Zeus left. Zeus left. It's just like pocket. You never miss it. So what I would recommend, if you are going to play treat, or slide zone, is having the ability to keep that safety out in the field, deep over route. If it's the last guy, that's the last guy I'm saying. I'm not saying just tight end or deep over. If he did that, he jumped out with who get the Z. safety takes him, the corner backs him up in the middle of the field, just turns him and runs to the middle of the field. So if you can be good at that from day one, it's got to be something more than you ever snap. You're going to play that. Hey, Coach, I remember you from last time. It's something you got to do every snap before the snap. Be good at it. Our guys they're really good. They're taught with that. So that's an example of what Zeus would look like. There's some other examples brought on for you. There's against wow, sorry, I think it's so dark. Somebody go ahead and fire, that's what he's dark. That's this receiver going to come down close to that safety. In this big formation, this is a balanced base look. You've got a safety down the side, either a curl flat player, curl flat, they're running a boot. And when he's zipping out, he went Zeus right. So what that means is a strong safety you take him, see the three safety down rotation here, corner back him off. He will become a new little field player. Because there is nobody left over here now. There's another one. Here's an example of where you cannot Zeus. You cannot take the safety out of the field because there's still got a wide. This because that's a receiver, that's really a decoy out here, and they're smart doing it that way. Anybody that's any good is going to do it that way. They're going to have the best guy here, a decoy out here, and that way if you try to take your safety out of the middle field from that corner and go here, there's a hell of a problem right there. So again, it can't be if there's any number one out wide, only when the number one guy is down tight. Here's some more examples of it. The reason I'm so much strong up is because we do it so much out of our slide zone. We've got to be good at it. And that might be one of the things on your yeah. In fact, this one I'm showing you right now is on that. So you don't have to worry about writing everything down, just kind of absorb it all, see if it makes sense to you. There's an example right here. This one's all right. If both sides are down tight, this guy originally was down tight, down right. This guy said, hey, Zeus right. Once that guy went down, I know you can do it easy, right? You just said, stay Zeus right. But you can just easily say it always goes to the Z. Either way, you can be able to have the same come out of the field. Some more examples of it. It's right here. Sets easier to see on this screen here. There's Zeus. There's a Zeus right in the middle on B, then on C. Yeah, that X came down there. Now, the other reason that's important is for all those things that they call, our guys call ghosts, when you get that little reverse or fake reverse, which they call a ghost, it comes in, they know it's not coming on, they give the ball here, or again off the receiver. Most of the time, it's a fake the receiver, and all they're really trying to do is pull this player out there, or this player, whichever way you're doing it. A lot of times you just put your in there, but you're going to widen him out there with that, and then run the ball and cut back here. Well, what we do is, once it comes down, it's the same thing. If you don't know if it's going to pass from this guy says, hey, Zeus left. Zeus left. Now, once that guy goes behind it, he treats it just like Zeus. He goes for it. But instead of deep over, he's really running around the screen. That way, on reverse, we do match up. We do have enough guys on reverse. And he does back the middle of the field here, in case it was to be, a play action pass. So we're set. We end up again getting one more. And they manage basically, we got 9 now. We got 9 against their guy. We got 9 against 8. Instead 8 against 7, just 9 against 8. We got one more than they got. Okay, the next thing that comes to mind would be as a 3D corner. Take a dig. You're playing a 3D corner example. And this one, we always end up using their press FM pretty much. They use left and right turns, Lou, Rose, whatever. And this particular one is hawk 3, which we got hawk in front 3, Lou for left rotation. So instead of saying Lou 3 in the huddle, I think you can say, hey, hawk 3. But out there, when you see the formation, you just say left, right, you say, hey, Lou, or left, if you want to say lead, whatever. But in this case, you got to dig by the Z outside receiver. Yes, the corner does take it. He doesn't just sit there and do this. He's not worried about a wheel. The wheel is always a responsibility of the number 2 guy. Number 2, take number 2 through the zone. That means if they run a dig, you got that. You go. This guy runs a wheel. That is not your responsibility for 3D corner. At least, the systems that I kind of been brought up in. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is dig. And yes, you do have a zone drop underneath the hook player, but you got to go. And again, that's why they keep always saying, everybody I know says, hey, you're that curl flat dropper. You got to take number 2 through the zone. You got to run the wheel, and that's your job. No, now if this guy's real wide right here, you might say that's a switch reason. If you're playing a deal with any of those. Curl, dig, post, it doesn't matter. That curl flat guy you want. Those two you got. You know, that even though when we run zone, we don't run a match 3D, we run a true spot drop, look at the quarterback 3D, and shake it down we're talking about. That's just that rule is the place I've been, is just that doesn't have to match or not match. You're gonna take it and you don't have to take it. All right, now we're talking about distribution. This is what we're dealing with pictures on the sheet of 3D. The different types of distribution that you can have. I think this is on sheet 1. What I'm saying is, in this we're talking about, you got two drops inside. There's a flat drop or push drop. In this case, we've got a strong safety dropping down inside. That probably would be an under front, okay, goes back to the draw. I mean, it could be an over base function, it doesn't matter. But you got a back and forth situation. You got a hook drop here, hook drop, curl flat drop. So the deal is, you get 2x2 distribution. What you're saying is, you got two out this side, that's upfield, that's upfield. You want short as first, too. There's upfield, there's upfield. You can go out, he wants to start at upfield. This third guy, he can block this way, block this way. Okay, you just match up. I mean, that's the thing. That's going to be the last one. Okay, match up. You're by yourself. Tough luck, no on the strong side. Now, 4x1 distribution would be fire or flow or flood, whatever, whatever word you're using when you're setting guys. So that means usually play action, but it doesn't have to be, which could be just a line 3x1 and back six. But you're saying you got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys going that way. All right, now you got a curl flat drop, you got a hook drop. Now, I mean, he says, hey, that's I don't really want to waste my time over here. I don't say when he's come back to me, but I really got to match up here. I got to match up here, and I can be here. All right, so really what you're talking about is getting into some fire rules. There's a lot of different ways to do it. Usually, you're gonna say, hey, you're gonna tell one of these two guys, and there's different ways of doing it. But one of these two, you're gonna say, you're gonna take the last guy and come back over. In this case, we got the mic taking the wire, and that's not a shallow cross, but it's just a wire. Here's a line. Now that would really be off play action for the mic. Here's a line 3x1. It's the same thing. You're committed over here. You're here. Really, the last guy is a check down, just like he was up there. So if they block first, do that. I'm saying, what I'm saying, is block first. You don't have to go back to that. But if they got them out and they're all out right now, you got to match them up in the corner with the last guy over there getting out. All 4 went out right now. But in this case, only 3 went out, so you got 3 for 3. And the last one, it's going to be shallow just by the nature. You have to block first. Some more possibilities. The 2x2 stuff. We call it basic distribution. Just got to run stupid over base front drawn up. The rotation would be right. This would be some sort of call. Roy, Rose, whatever R word you're using. If you got there's a 3 deep right there. There's kind of that drill we just did with that little field safety out there where we're going to test those guys that way. Same thing, this blocker, we just blocked right here, and that one came back over. So really you're talking about fingering or moving the guy, whatever you want to call that word, where you start the hook drop, you might as well come back over it because all the action is going over on that side of that hook drop. No sense staying over there for nothing. Now they started out that, now they went to a strong hook drop. We're going to swoop this guy with, that's the word we use, where he's going to end up having a week. That guy started here, but again, all the action went this way, he's got to come back. He's got to swoop, he's got to do whatever word you're using to come back. Some more 3x1 stuff. 905 is that right? Put this one there, 905. More 3D stuff. That's really 3x2 distribution right there. Let's see this. Here's an empty example. If you played empty, if you played empty and kept it on, didn't check out it, really one of the ways you probably would have to do this would be they're going to run this safety out here with this vertical. And they're going to try to really get this one here. This corner really has to be a 2-for-1 guy. And that would be in conjunction with this guy jamming. You're going to play straight through deep against that look right there, 5 verticals. 5 verticals. One of the things to note on this one would be, again, we got that strong safety down in there. There's that sweep drop by this guy. The drop that we call Now you gotta make a V shape before you break up. Just always go back and make a V drop. A V drop. Get back here when you break up. It's in the shape of a V. That's how we get the name of that one. I'm going to show you one of the ways to play four vertical. That's always the problem when you play 3D is not in Orleans, but other places you've been at to make it what's called a danger call. So if this was 2 by 2, there's 2 more guys on this side here, 2 this side, so you already got the spread. 4 vertical, so you panic. If you don't always want to play a little field safety being an either or guy, you know, you got to break both ways like what we're doing. Sometimes you want to put on that guy, that corner. So to do that, what that allows that little field safety to do is to lean back on that side. And now it's on this guy because it's a further throw for the quarterback to do. So the call that we make is danger. And so on this one we'd say danger left, that meant left corner. You're going to be the 2-for-1 guy. And that it works in conjunction with not only you, but the curl flat player. Instead, you flatten that guy's release, make him go wide. You got to flatten that guy's release, make him closer to that corner so you can feed it more. And then we tell that guy, you got to give us 15 yards on that drop. Otherwise, man, you're dealing with fire. If you don't have some sort of provision to play 4 vertical in 3D, you know, that's the first thing they're always going to test you on. When we get in a 3 by 1 situation, we do the same thing to an extent. We just call it, this is one of our first things, baby danger. And hey, 3 by 1, they can still run 4 vertical. We meant baby danger is they jam that guy and give us that 15 yards in the corner. You're the fallback guy, you know, between these 2 guys because they'll run that safety out there again. Baby danger, 3 by 1. There's a good example of danger. That might be on here. Okay, good. Yeah, there's an example right there. There's danger left. All right, it's 2 by 2. And we say, safety, you're going to go get that. You don't have to be stressed. That's the guy's stress. So say, hey, danger left. Jam and wide. Give us 15. Get in the middle of those 2. Make it a wider throw for that quarterback. Either one. A lot of times, that QB, he goes back to you. He sees that guy go that way. He turns right now. He's outside. He throw that one in there. They don't see that guy. I've been around where that guy's throwing it. This guy just taking it. And the guy never sees it coming. Unless they, study a lot, know that's the way you play. If you play all 3D, if you play that dangerous system, then that'd be something right there.
Can you get that same out there? Head up on that guy.
Yeah, we get more head up and we got really flat. But again, he's still back and forth. He's outside and far the course, but we try to flatten the guy out.
Now that technique we just played for that particular.
We got 3 equals 2 by 2. That's when that one really comes into effect. Other than that, to show you one more thing before we go to the film, I think it would be beneficial for you guys. Just going to show you one of the ways we used to play 3D a lot. This isn't a New Orleans, this is actually a Atlanta system. But, and like a lot of people use this, I mean everybody. The name of this call was Zone to Set. It's 3D. You're going to play 3D back and forth in this case by whatever the set is. So if we are in an overbase front with the San Juan line of scrimmage, and we're going to use this player as the 8th guy. So what that means in a run situation, a lead weak, you hold the backside B and you would spill it to the safety coming down. So there's your 8 on 7 in the run front. But just show you a couple of the run fits. If you got a wide end run in the same situation, loop back, that'll be loop back. Wide run, force, fill, hold the A, hold the B. Now the pass drops off will look like this. There's your curl flat, hook, curl flat. Now, if you had a weak rotation, that whole thing, weak formation, remember it's called zone to set. So you're seeing what set they're going to be in. You know you're in 3D, but you don't know what kind of 3D until you see the set. And you're really just matching up where they've got their lead blocker. So if they've got a weak set, we come down on the right. Now this would be sky, the weak side. That way, you leave one in the box, you don't change anybody as far as Sam's still the course, Mike's still sitting there, you're still in the lower base front, you just got the freedom. And this would be over the fact that it's Rose. That was our Rose Scott. And that's when we moved back and he said, Rose Scott. Say you got a lead week in the big gap. You'd right shoulder push for the free safety. Now that's your extra guy, that's your 8th guy right there. You'd have to hold the backside 8 with the Mike Backer. See if we got a slot. Yeah, here's a slot. Got a slot. That would be our name on that was Lou Backer to Rosie. We always ran the corners this particular set. So corner ran. Your gap control will stay the same now. It doesn't matter if that Z came over or not. That strong safety, you really had gap control using A gap. In this case, you got that lead weak going into V. You might be more spilling into each other. There's the gap. There's the pass coverage off of that. Going to the slot. Lou back to Rosie. Corner runs. Curl flat. Hook. Mike's hook. Curl flat. Strong safety. You got, yes, you got gap control. And you are a deep third player. But all this strong safety that had to do, your first key is the tight end. You look at the tight end. Once he releases, there is no more run. I mean, he's going to release an arc up, arc up you, block you. Well, one of these guys is going to be, you got one more guy that they got, no matter how you count. So that's you say, well, that's confident. You give him the gap and pass, you just look at the tight end. You can pass around right now.
Who's your force defender on the spot?
Will, or excuse me, the end. You see the run right here. The end is the force player. I'm glad you brought that up because I know a lot of times, well, I mean, even no matter what level you kind of sit there and get five with guys, numbers wise, when you say, well, corner's the force. Well, but numbers wise, really look at it. I mean, if he's the force, I mean, that guy's right there to cancel them out. Those two cancel each other out. You've already got 8 on 7 if you think about it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Offensive blocking, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 on 7 right there. So really, the end is force. He's out because he's outside of that guy. And you got one more than they got. Now, if you say he's force, well, you can say it, but really he's force. He's outside there, and he's really once this guy blocks, now he's always cracking place. But as far as truly being a force, in reality, it's really the end is force. And numbers-wise, it's 8 on 7. Okay, we're going to start this.